final topic of the night. Obama. Let's talk about Obama. Because this is important. This is very, very important. We got some people in the room that did not support Obama. I didn't vote for Obama. Okay, time out. I was very, very proud to vote for Barack. I'll be honest, I haven't voted for twice. This one and the one before. You know what I'm saying? And so I want Al to open up the floor who did not vote for Barack. Okay.
A lot of people, especially African American voters, are voting for the very first time. You know, and especially under the age of 30.
Is it really going to be something that changes us for real, or is it just for the moment? So when we have a bunch of people that's making an emotional decision, I wasn't going to follow that. I wasn't going to follow that move.
Give black people more credit that we are intelligent enough to vote for Obama on multiple levels.
Is McCain a better candidate, or will you sick of black people riding Barack's job? Let's keep it down.
That's an incorrect statement to say the major thing for me was everybody's riding Barack's job. That was the major thing for me to discount the movement argument.
This, for a lot of black people, was just an emotional vote. He's black, let's roll. You know?
For it to be Barack, to be a black person, I don't think it's a problem by saying I'm voting for this person just because he's black.
You lost a chance in history. We may never get another brother.
And I don't agree with that. I want to understand, if you just because you're black doesn't mean that you're on my side.
It is in divine order. It is written. And I'm not even the most spiritual brother that you're gonna find on this earth. But I know right when I see it. And this right here is like we keep fighting us. Why we keep fighting us? It don't make no sense to fight us.
The bigger picture is y'all wouldn't be feeling, and these little Asian kids, he's been called a global president. Had McCain won with Ayla next to him, y'all forget all about that.
A lot of people made an emotional decision. And we have to rise above our emotions and live in truth, because that's where the true progress rides.
People kill me about it can't be emotional. Yes, it can. Because the trickle down effect of being emotional is all y'all feel better. And when people feel better, they do better.
Yes, it may have been an emotional decision when he was trying to make sure that the people's hope stayed up so that they would do more, like Brian was saying.
Black people want to know if him being black, why was him being black enough?
What I'm saying is the masses have been lied to. Absolutely. And the masses are programmed, and Obama spoke to keep his policies, and his campaign slogan spoke to keeping the middle class programmed.
You know, when he first came out, the thing is, all I kept hearing was campaign slogans.
All I'm saying is, Al, Veronica, whoever, the bigger picture. If I can look at my son, who is the future, and everybody worried about the future, and he can see that one day, one time, goddamn, one time, one of us.
Y'all motherfuckers done got so simple, ain't nothing to struggle for. Now this brother has come into power, and now your children or your nieces or your nephews can see a person in power. If y'all black folks can really just, if y'all could understand, just like a black Santa Claus, a black Jesus, just the visual of things, and you learn to use that for what you want to use it for.
How sad is that? You an American. How sad is that?
It ain't sad. And the brother is a qualified ass brother. Simple as that. What are we arguing for? What are we arguing for?
If you are looking for reasons other than him being black, you're missing the big picture.
So you have to have somebody in that who is articulate, calm, who can balance and even manipulate emotion enough to keep people calm enough and motivated enough to keep going. Otherwise, they're coming straight to the door and coming to get his ass. You understand?
You gotta quit discounting the fact that a black man in office has you feeling better. And everybody wanna act like they're now ready to take some action. The only reason, well, part of the reason you're now ready to do it is because you finally feel like your vote counts.
most people don't fucking know his platform, what his foreign policy is. No way. Nobody can really speak on a high level in terms of what he's gonna do to stimulate the economy exactly. I mean, who can really break down what he's gonna do?
I may not agree with all his policies. I don't know his policies like you do. I don't know his policies like Shayna. I don't know his policies like Mark. I don't even know his policies. I look at the bigger picture.
We don't really know that shit. All we know is we don't think about it. No, we don't. How many people? Hold on. Raise your hand if you really know how a bill is passed. No, technically, how it really works. You don't fucking know. So the thing about it is, let's keep it real. You are voting for. It's an emotional decision. You are voting for a person that you hope looks like you, that will have an opinion when he's making policy.
If we're gonna have a government, that answers to an electorate, then that electorate needs to be educated.
All the politics is moot because we really don't know. The average American doesn't know. He might know. He might actually study and actually know how that shit really works. Okay. But most of us do not know.
Okay, hold this.
But the hypocrisy, which I think Al is trying to bring out, is how many people, being straight, voted for Obama because he was a black man.
So what?
I voted for him for Rock and I voted for him because he was black. And let me make one point. Let me make one point. You can vote for a person because they're black. John McCain won the South. The South is still the poorest of the nation. What that tell you? White men were voting for this man who will not get one of his policies because he was white. People do it all the time. White men were doing it all the time.
I went in to vote for the African American president because he is African American. I feel like he represents our people well.
I don't see how any competent, intelligent, black, white, or whatever person can vote for McCain in this particular race.
McCain's policies didn't fit what we needed. What we need. Obama's did to me, and that's why I voted.
When I say to you that I'm going to take from the rich, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm just going fast here. I'm going to take from the rich, and I'm going to redistribute the wealth. Redistribute the wealth. In middle class, I'm going to bring relief to you without you having to do anything extra.
Do you know? But this country is built on the middle class. This country is built on the workers of 9 to 5. The way you're speaking, you're almost in that upper echelon where it don't really matter.
No. Tell you why I'm being misunderstood, man.
Right, you're not being misunderstood because you voted for McCain. You're very much understood here.
No, that's not me. That's just very unfair.
Do I have the floor?
Oh, there's plenty.
I see his point that we do have to broaden our minds. So we just can't follow this Democratic Party thinking that that's going to be them.
That's your responsibility as an American to be a responsible voter.
The last 8 years they've been robbing from the middle class. The last 8 years they've been raping us. The last 8 years the people in the upper echelons have been getting tax breaks when they've been robbing us.
The lessons that what I bring from Barack's victory in his campaign is a couple of things, and I would hope that us as black people we take the time to just consider these points. First thing is this: there was a guy that dared to do something great. Okay, he stepped out there and he dared to do something great. Now I ask you, how many of you are doing something great in your lives outside of your 9 to 5?
I think we're forgetting we're in America. So whether this dude votes for whoever because he researched or because he had an emotional connection, or whether I voted for a fat homecoming queen because she helped me with my homework, in America, we can vote for who we want to.